Thank you all of you. Thank you Bookoholics for giving me this chance. I am Pinak. They told me to give a short introduction of myself. Basically, I have published nothing, I have written nothing much, and I have gone nowhere, nothing at all. I have just worked, that's it. I am a periodontist. It's one of our dental specialties in which they teach you more and more, as they say, about less and less until you know nothing, everything about it. So, I'm going to. Then they told me that you also mentioned why are you speaking this piece. So we had that discussion last time also that we choose a piece and then we find reasons. So I'm not going to give any reasons why I'm speaking this piece. I have written it myself. I don't know whether it's good or bad, but it's a question that I have often posed to myself, and it's a question I would like to pose to all of you also. I have not called this piece anything also, so I'll just start directly. My question is, what determines a person? Is it nature or is it nurture? Is it the genetics or is it the environment that you grow in? Am I what I am because in spite of where I live? Or am I what I am because of where I live? This question arose in my mind when I was watching Schindler's List, a very popular movie, a few days back. The question that arose was, what would I do if I had been born in Germany, say before 70 years, and I would have been an adult during the Second World War? Would I have supported Hitler, because all of us are patriots at heart, and Germany was a bad state at that time. So would I have supported Hitler out of national pride and joined the army because of my patriotism? How would I have felt if I had to kill people just because they were on a list, so that I could get on with the paperwork? I would avoid unnecessary clutter. I have liked it if I could have the women I wanted without any moral consequences or ambiguities? Maybe I would have been brave enough to oppose the Nazis. Maybe I would have been exterminated quickly. Or worse, maybe I would have just hidden in a corner, not raised my voice, and just faded away. What would I have been? The truth is, I do not know. I would like to presume that I would have been a hero and all, but I cannot be sure of it. Our minds are decided by our culture and our taboos. What would I be if there were no taboos during the wartime? We consider ancient Greeks to be the wisest of them all. But even Plato didn't mind keeping slaves. Manu, the father of our modern Hinduism, detested women. He felt they polluted the mind. But no one threw any brickbats at them because that was the nature of the society at that time. Sounds far-fetched to think that I would have supported Hitler. But maybe it is not as unreal as you think. Anybody remember Gujarat 2002? When I cannot be sure of what I would be in a different situation, in a different context, how can I be sure of any loved one of mine? What would that person be? What gives me the right to cast a stone or pass judgment at people? It's so easy for us to say that this person has done wrong, this person has done right, but we never know context of why we are saying, why that person did what he did, or what was the scene around him. So the saying, know thyself, which I have heard since childhood and which has been passed to us since the time of Krishna and Christ, takes a new meaning for me. It starts making sense to me now. Okay, does that mean that there are no rights or wrongs other than what are imposed by the society? Is there no absolute right or no absolute wrong? Killing a person for a country is supposed to be pardoned by God, but killing for a personal reason is not. Why so? Is God a bookkeeper? And are there a multitude of gods? Are there different gods keeping different books? The only moral code then is to answer to the God within myself. When there is too much noise around me, when there are too much thoughts around me, the God inside me becomes silent. So I have to cut out the noise, I have to listen to myself and answer myself for my own actions. That is the only moral code. Answer myself for my own actions. I have to make judgment calls slowly. I have not to come to a very quick judgment. I have to be more forgiving towards others. And I have to be more forgiving towards myself. I have to pardon small errors and I have to stand up against larger injustice, because that is the only way that I can live. I would like to end with a quote from one of my favorite books, The Lord of the Rings by Gandalf, when asked whether Gollum, a creature in the novel, deserves death. He said, "I dare say he deserves death. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment, for even the wise cannot see all ends." So that is what I want to say, that how I am, is a question for me, and I hope that it gets all of you also thinking. We are capable of enormous deeds and we are capable of petty indifferences. Depends upon how we look at the world around us. Thank you so much.